what's up, y'all? We are out here again today on a Sunday morning. I had a work trip last weekend that kept me away from doing some training, but it was a great trip visiting my good friends at Church Boys Racing in Ohio. I did take my dry fire rig with me and busted out a few sessions, but when you're working an event, you're up early and you go to sleep late, and sometimes it's tough to pick up that gun. You just want to get ready for the next day, and that happened for a few days. And I don't know about y'all, but when I get back from getting away from my routine, it always takes me a minute to get back into a routine. So it took me a few days to come home and get caught up with my own work, back on the 2-a-day dry fire sessions that I've been doing. I usually try to do one in the morning before I go to work. 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, depending how much I'm feeling it. So some kind of interesting news that I haven't really talked about on this channel is that I've picked up some work from Springfield Armory's in-house publication house, or whatever you would call it. It's called the Armory Life. I met Mike Humphreys at a SHOT Show, and we got to talking, and he was interested in getting me started on doing some small write-ups, articles, and some small video work. So today, they're in the car, I'm filming some of those videos for the Armory Life. So you might see me on their YouTube channel, or you might see me on small segments across different gun shops in the country, since their segments that feature Springfield guns are shown on the like the TV Range network. So that's cool. I got a couple of 1911s they sent that I got to get some content with. But yeah, doing work for the Armory Life. Super stoked about that. Getting to use this for guns is kind of a dream coming true. So pretty excited about that. All that being said, while I'm loading mags here, I have kind of a big designated target set up here. It's going to be a modified designated target where I'm going to split it in half and incorporate movement in between it. So we're going to start with the dot drill at 5 yards, and then we're going to move on to a static designated target. We'll do that for a few mags, and then we're going to start incorporating lateral, forward, and backward movement in between the 6 targets I have out. I got 2 steel, 4 paper. So we're just gonna, I've been working on movement at home, but working on, I've been watching a lot of JJ Ricasa videos on how he lands into position, where it's a 3-step process with his feet. So it's like the landing foot, and then it's 1, 2, 3, and by 3 he's shooting. So we're kind of keeping that in mind today. Yeah, we'll see. I brought, I don't know, I think 400 or 500 rounds. I'm gonna finish loading these mags, and we're gonna get started on the dot drill. All right. Dot drill 5. Let's dry fire it a little bit. We're shooting some MagTech 115 grain. I don't think I've ever shot MagTech 115 grain, but it's what I had, and that's what we're shooting. I also changed up my draw. The scoop draw is just inconsistent for me. So we're trying a little bit of a hybrid, but more of a snatch draw. Just, I can really get underneath the beaver tail. And I can't really do that with the scoop draw. And I really need a consistent. Now, whenever I do like a bill drill or something, I might still do the scoop draw. So it's not like I'm not practicing it, but for matches, this is a little better for me. All right, let's rock and roll. Oh, might have one out there. 482. Few out right there. 559. No, it's not true. 6 shots was 474. Alright, that's all support hand shit right there. 6 shots was 479. Got 2 out on that one. $466. $427. All right, that was horrible. 524. First shot was way high. Not a very good. 1, 2 out. 1, 2 out. 2, 3 out. 1 out. Man, quite a bit out on this one. Let's count them all up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 out. Not good. We'll see how we do this at the end of the practice, but I don't know. Fucking with my grip a whole lot lately is I've been paying attention to it more. So when you're shifting your grip and trying to get that in order, shit like this is going to happen until you figure out how you want your grip to be. So not unexpected, a little shitty. I saw some shots. I saw the shots and the sights go where they needed to. So it's not the shot calling. And it's not the trigger press, because I saw if the dot was up here, I was shooting right there. But it was the grip that was making the dot come up here. And when I really hunkered down, you can see it looks like that. But I did have a couple that were in the same hole. We're gonna put up this hardcover target. It started on this modified designated target drill. Alright, so here's the setup. We've got cones set up that are about 20 to 22 yards from the back here to the berm. Then we have these targets set up. I have a 10-inch piece of steel there that is at about that's maybe about 17 yards. And then that small plate on the right is, that small plate on the right is 22 yards from the back of the cone. So what we're gonna do is shoot static first. Hardcover over here, I got a burner target. It's immediately transitioning into that small plate, which, man, I'm really gonna have to slow down and press that, because it's out there. All right, we're gonna start to the right. Designated target is gonna be this wide open target right here. That was a lot of mental shit going on. All right, so it looks like we have on our designated target, we got 4 Charlies, 2 Alpha on that Tuxedo, 2 Alpha, close Charlie maybe, Alpha Charlie here. First hits on steel. God damn. All right, that was a little better. Eyesight was more there, but again, I think I'm popping. I got a Charlie on the hardcover over here, but that's a mic. I think I'm popping that shot too early in the transition. 1 Charlie on this wide open one, 2 Alpha over there. Did have some mics on steel. That felt a lot better. And the gun's recoiling a little differently with this 8-pounder. So I'll get used to that cadence. All right, finally got a Delta over here, another Charlie over here, 2 Alpha over there finally on the Tuxedo, and just a couple Charlies over here. All right, let's go grab some more mags. God damn, dude. This is mentally challenging. I might have a hit on the hardcover over there. But what I did like about that was the cadence of the shots. I was paying more attention to the dot on that. Oh, there we go. Falling apart a bit. Mentally, I broke down there. Tried to transition to the wide open target instead of the little steel. And it looks like I have 2 mics on hardcover over here. All right, so I gotta look hard, dude. God damn, this gun's hot. Whatever fucking powder they use in this this ammo, it makes the gun super hot. I'm gonna paste the Charlies. Out of all those runs, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Charlies, and then we had 2 misses on hardcover. 1 Charlie, 2 Charlie, 1 Delta on this, 4 mic in the hardcover. They're Charlies, but at a match, that'd be a mic. So I need to really pay attention to my trigger, making sure I'm not rushing off that target, because any deviation will mess me up. And this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Charlie. All right, so let's do on the left again, or let's change it up. Let's go on this wide open again. This thing got fucking dirty. There we go. Still not bad. Had one little mental flub there. sweaty out here, and my grip is slipping a bit. But all right, let's grab some more mags. I'm about out of that ammo, and I did load up some of my old Black Bullet International. I still have like 2,000 of these left, so I'm gonna load them up for practice. We're just kind of shooting what we can get our hands on. All right, that was the best grip I've had all day. My gun was not slipping. It was locked in the entire time, and the hits show it. So I did buy some wristbands, since I was reading why hands get sweaty. And hands get sweaty when your wrist gets sweaty. That's why tennis players and anyone that uses something in their hand for a sport always wears wristbands. So I bought some wristbands for my support hand, since that's always slipping and getting wet in my palm area. Not too bad. That also felt really good. Really taking my time with that target down there. Need to start minimizing those misses. Alpha Charlie, I saw that bitch on the second shot. Let's go paste these up, and then we're gonna get into the movement. So that was about 250 rounds of that ammo. My friend Joe got me onto this app called Ammo Seek, where it's kind of like the stock market. If you're into that, like, you can set to like an automatic withdrawal from your account, and it you buy ammo, and it like stores ammo for you at the price that you bought it at. So if you know you have 1,000 rounds saved and then ammo prices surge, well, you're not going to pay 1,000 rounds when they ship that ammo to you. You pay whatever price it was when you bought it. It's just the ammo that they sent. I don't have control of it. The only thing I have control of is like if I want more premium ammo, but this ammo is costing me on average 25 cents a round. I'm gonna load up, I made about 150 or so of the Black Bullet International 125 grain rounds, and I've got some of my Precision Delta rounds loaded also, but we're gonna start doing the movement portion of this. And as you guys know, shooting this Gibson Praetorian, and I will be shooting this gun in USPSA Race Gun Nationals later this year. This is a custom build by Gibson Custom Guns. If you guys have any custom gun needs, Mitch builds incredible guns at incredible prices for custom builds. If you guys have any need for a custom gun, any gunsmithing, if you have a Prodigy or a T-Sauce or one of those cheaper 2011s and you want to race it up, get a better trigger, better action in it, hit up Mitch at GibsonCustomGuns.com. And the second sponsor for this video is Shooters Global. You can use code LOU15, that's LOU15, to get $15 off anything you order off the Shooters Global website. I get a little kickback from that, so it helps me train, helps me so that I can make this content for you guys. So I appreciate you guys using this code, Shooters Global, LOU15. I love these timers. All right, we're gonna get into the movement portion. As you can see, I got some cones set up here. I don't really know what it's gonna look like yet, but we're gonna find out. Let's do left side, move to the right side. Designated target is the outside target on both. Pretty good, had a Charlie up there. All right, so now that I'm gonna start on this side, I'm gonna move back to that side, but I'm setting my feet up to leave accordingly, so I don't have to shuffle my feet around. Which, if I was at a match and I was gonna do the same action, I would land like this so that I could move like this. Same thing, designated target on the outsides. Rough stuff. Like it though. Another Charlie again, high. All right, this time designated target is the two inside targets. That was a rough one. Same thing, but this time we're moving to the center target. Let's do designated target in the center again for both runs. All right, here we go. Little mental flub there, but that's why we're at here. We're challenging the mind a little bit to focus. God damn. All right, same thing, but this time let's do the steel again. That was kind of hard. Ah. I called that shot good, and it was not good. All right, we're about out of this Black Bullet International. We're gonna load up some my precision delta loads and do this again. I really like this. 4 more mags to do this modified designated target drill, and then we're gonna finish off the dot drill. But let's work this right side a little bit. Ooh, might have had a miss. Nope. Whew. Let's switch it up. Let's go lateral movement. But this time we're gonna switch up the sides of the array. We're gonna shoot the right side of the drill on the left side, and then the left side of the drill on the right side. I don't think I finished it properly. Maybe we can consolidate some ammo here and get another run. Let's work on the right side again some more. Let's do a forward and a backward movement We only have 2 mags left, so that means just 2 runs. And again, we're gonna split it up. This time though, designated target will be in the center for both. Left side, move down there. Right side. And I'm just saying this out loud so that it's like walking it through in my head. All right, not bad. I did like the movement there. Came in soft with the gun up. Same thing, moving backwards. Designated target is this outside target on both sides, outside targets. I think I fucked that up because I should have been leaving on that open target, and I left as soon as I finished the tuxedo. That one had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of all that. And then we'll walk down here and pick up these targets while we look at them, and we're going to finish off with the dot drill over here on the right. Again, your 1, that counts as an alpha, 2 hardcover misses, and the rest, I mean, a lot of them are here, but that's a mic right there. Probably on the move coming in. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like about 12 C's, and that's just sometimes a little bit good, sometimes a little bit shit. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Charlies all together. A lot of mics over here. 1 breaking the line there, another one breaking the line. Everything's an alpha, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mics that are C hits, but they're in the hardcover, so those do not count. Dot drill, 5 yards, 36 rounds, 6 rounds per dot, under 5 seconds. God damn it, went overtime. I knew it. But clean. $476 clean. All in there, $443. Clean again, $471. I'm gonna be pissed if I clean this bitch and had 1 out on time. Ah, fucked that one up. 1 out. At a 460. I shot the top one in recoil. Second shot. Last one, let's go. Fast. Told myself I wanted to do it under 450. That was a 439 clean. I don't have the app running, so I don't know what. I can't remember. I think it was like a 515 maybe on this first clean one. So that's a fail. But I failed anyways because I had 1 out at 5 yards. Everything else is clean. And a lot of this is, a lot of bullets are touching. 4 bullets touching there, 4 bullets touching there, 2 bullets touching there, all 6 touching, but in 2 groups there. That's been one of the best dot drills I've done. Well, that is it for us out here today, guys. We are gonna stay, we don't have any big trips coming up to interrupt any training. We're gonna try to come out here and shoot about 500 rounds per session. Depending on how much ammo I can afford, I might do 250-ish per session and split it up a little bit. I'm trying to ramp up the ammo. I think the next big match coming up is in just over a month, and Micah and I are traveling to New Mexico to shoot, I believe it's called the High Desert Classic. Not sure what it's called, but it's the New Mexico sectional. Never shot out in New Mexico. Really excited to go do that. So it's gonna be a fun road trip. I'll Probably won't bring my big camera, but I will take my phone and some mics, and maybe we can vlog it a little bit and get you guys some match footage of that range out there. That is it for me and old Gordo out here today, guys. We'll see you next time out at the range.